Up next, the Wizards taking on the Lakers. For the Wizards, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA, and now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Oh, you look at Davis. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And now Washington's starting group. C.J. Miles is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Brown, and it's Wall, and it's Bryant in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Rondo in at the point. Looking at the schedule, Doris, about halfway through the season, some teams that started out very hot and were winning like crazy have now come back to earth. They've cooled a bit. They've leveled out.
I think inevitably over the course of an 82-game season, NBA players will tell you there are always ups and downs and waves of success and then the tough moments. And the best teams seem to be able to weather all of that. Not get too high when they're playing well, not get too low if they're in the middle of a slump.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 7.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Rondo against Wall. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. The Wizards also changing it up. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Bertans. And Thomas subbed in for Brown. Here's Wall.
Unbelievable. This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Here's Thomas. Mahimi trying to get open. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LeBron James on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
The pass to Mahimi. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Outside Thomas. No good that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
James looking it over. Kuzma left side. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range, and Wagner pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. One of the premier point guards in the NBA, John Wall.
My season wouldn't mean nothing to me if I don't make it.
Well, that's the mindset you have to have.
You know, individual accolades are great, but team success is what it comes down to.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Thomas. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
How about Isaiah Thomas with that high arching floater? Nice.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name. The champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Wizards, Bryant comes in for Mahimi. And Troy Brown subbed in for Hachimura. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Wizards making a switch here. Berchin is checked in. Cook kicks to Bradley. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It doesn't go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
You know what, Greg? I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Smith outside. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Bertens. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Down low. Kicks it out to Bradley. Over Thomas. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso is checked in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Wizards. Hall comes in for Ish Smith.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wall finds Miles. Lets it go with a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Bertans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rondo passes to Caruso. Rondo against Brown, and that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
All with it. 9 points in the game so far. From deep. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and that's going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Davis Bertans all out there with Brown. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. Wall up top. He started by Howard. Urginus. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
It's LeBron with the drive, and finished off by LeBron.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Wall wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Wall's got 11.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Davis down low. Bertans defending. And they double up Davis. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Wall. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Troy Brown. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Wall. Bryant dishes to Wall. Back to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. Sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Washington.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Right side Davis. Over in the corner, Green. The 3. And Wagner pulls it down. And here are the Wizards now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. It's stolen by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Quinn Cook. The Wizards also changing it up. Mahinmi comes in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Here's Hachimura. And the layup's good off the glass. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mahinmi. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hachimura the pass to Mahinmi. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Now Thomas. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center.
We had a bad shooting quarter, right? But we act like it's going to happen the whole game. We're missing shots that are open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Washington trailing. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Howard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Howard against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Rondo with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Rondo's running. And James throws it down.
Well, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Wizards trailed by 3. Smith on the wing. With the floater, and the layup is up and in. Smith's got his first 2 points.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
James finds Kuzma. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. But they get it back. Caruso, the pass to Rondo. Kuzma outside. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Goes up again, and it's in there. 6 points for Dwight Howard.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. The kick out to LeBron. Outside Rondo. And stolen by Thomas. Dishes to Mahinmi. Pass to Smith. Mahinmi against Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Mahinmi's shot is good.
How about the composure, Kevin? A potential tide-turning moment in this game. Mahinmi comes up big.
LeBron outside. It's stolen by Smith. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Wizards lead by 1.
If you're the defense, the last guy you want to give that shot to is Isaiah Thomas. He's always prepared.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The pass to Howard. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Hondo, bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Count it! Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Hey, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Inside, here's Howard. Money!
Dwight Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
And so it's Washington with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Washington calls timeout. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Wall. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead. So you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
It's good!
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
A pass to Bryant. Yes!
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific